I'm Ali Gellatly and I'm the Ship and Facilities Director for Dundee Heritage Trust. So we were looking for daytime ship's crew on board the Discovery, and we were approached by Adult Employability with the hope that we could maybe have a placement for one of their people that was on the books. So we went through the normal process that we do, so we advertised in various different ways, went through a normal interview process, which included a practical element, which Jimmy absolutely excelled at, and it just seemed an absolutely perfect fit for us to go that way. So Jimmy is part of the ship's crew, which is a very, very small crew. We're an independent charity, so we can't afford to have a large crew, unfortunately. So the ship's crew have a really varied role. So as well as doing normal maintenance tasks you'd expect, so just basic cleaning, just opening up, even for the visitors, but you also have Jimmy doing really unique tasks on board, making sure that the ship looks as good as it possibly can do, but also getting himself involved in other things within the trust, because again we are such a small charity. So he's got himself involved in building bars and polishing brass, but also making sure that the maintenance on board the ship is never left to the side. Jimmy is one of those people who he's more than happy to help anyone that he can, and he will put himself forward for tasks as well. So it's been a really, really helpful thing to have Jimmy on board. The ship's crew is so vital, but it's not always easy to get the right person for that. So having Jimmy joining us was just an absolute win. So the funding that Jimmy came with through the Adult Employability Scheme was really useful for us, because it meant that when he started we were able to buy appropriate PPE and tools that allowed him to do the job we needed to, which is something that we've struggled in the past to have ready for somebody when they just first start, especially if you don't know, in probation period you can never be certain somebody's going to stay. So it's an initial outlay that helped us to do and make sure that Jimmy had the things that he needed right from the start. Yeah, we would absolutely have somebody again through the Adult Employability Service. It's a really, really good system. It means, again, for an independent charity, we're not having to go out and spend a huge amount of time and money going out to the market. We're able to speak to the service and they'll recommend people they have on their books, or they can keep an eye out for somebody to come onto their books, knowing that this is the type of job that we have. We would definitely go down that route again in future. The feedback that we have from them, the updates that we get from them are really, really helpful, and the constant contact, knowing there's somebody you can just speak to and discuss any issues that you have or anything that you think might be in the pipeline. It's just really, really helpful to have that contact.